Hello, it's Tim Curtis from Intensive Engagement. In this short film, we'll be looking at the fifth step in the IE process, which is forming a working group. In previous films, we've looked at the notion of social capital, this idea of identifying highly capable and highly connected people within the community. Communities that are failing often have very low levels of social capital, where important and influential people are not connecting together. And our job is to identify people that fit this description and getting them connected and working together as if they're a community. Doing this is probably one of the hardest parts of doing intensive engagement, because what you often experience is what might be considered to be apathy. It's not really apathy. People are very busy and direct their energies to lots of other activities, and persuading them that they should be getting involved in public safety and crime related stuff is quite difficult, because the police have done it for so many decades on their behalf. And we don't always get this opportunity to persuade them to direct their energies towards this activity. So what we want to do is, we could ask them, we could make them, but what we really want to try and do is use in techniques from what's known as the meta theory of change, or the motivational interviewing, to persuade people, to move them from a place of pre-contemplation, where they're not aware of the problems and issues and their contribution to solving that, into thinking about it and then making a decision and then going into action. And it's quite difficult to do this, but that's part of the challenge. So the principles that we might apply to doing that is, first, to express empathy. So the rich picturing activity and getting people to talk about and explore and describe and draw their experiences of problems in their neighborhood is an essential part of expressing empathy with them, and suggesting that we're working alongside them rather than denying their problems. Using rich picturing also helps us to understand how important the crime and public safety issues are in their own lives. It may be only a very small part of their lives, even though it's a very big part of our life and work. The second principle is to develop discrepancy, is where people have a particular worldview and they would like to achieve something, and we map out and help them to understand where they're at now and where they would like to be in the future. We'll come back to that later on, because we'll be looking at solutions-rich pictures which set out a vision for what might happen in the future. The apathy comes where people then resist and say, well, isn't that your job? You're the uniformed officers, you're the people responsible for public safety. We're not going to do it. But this then relates back to the Pelian principle that all the citizens are also police and do policing activities. And some people are uniformed and paid police officers, but everyone is involved in public safety and maintaining and promoting public safety. So we have to roll with that resistance. We have to encourage and inform and persuade. But ultimately, in order for them to take over more of the burden and more of the control of sustaining public safety in this given neighborhood, we have to support their self-efficacy. We have to resist the temptation to do it for them, and always work to encourage and support them in ensuring that they're capable of going forward without direct police involvement. Thanks for tuning in to this short film. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click on the link to have a look at another film. If you want to find out more about us, then go to www.intensiveengagement.com. Thank you.